Would have liked to win, but we have had to settle for a draw. It has ended at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 0, Manchester United 0, our second 0-0 of the season after the Leeds United 0-0. But in this game, frustrating at times, I have to say, because we didn't take our chances. The most notable ones did obviously come from Lacazette hitting the bar. One chance that Pepe had, but Maguire saved really well. A chance that Willian had that he really should have put away. But in all, we could have done more in this game in terms of urgency. And I thought some things that Mikel Arteta could have done, especially putting on someone like Odegaard earlier, because he didn't do anything when you come on. Like, when you come on in the last 10 minutes, you're not going to do anything. It's one of them ones. So why did he take 83 minutes to put on Odegaard? It kind of baffles me. But yeah, thing is, I went into this game. It was a depleted Man United, obviously losing to the bottom of the league, Sheffield United. So I would have expected more from Arsenal, but we didn't get that more from Arsenal, which is very disappointing because, you know, we are in such good form going into this. But we didn't lose, if that's the only positive you want to bring out of this. But yeah, I really thought we could have done more in this game. Again, Lacazette, he was a bit unlucky with some of the knocks he did get, especially at the end. But again, he could have really done more for us. But what can you say? And looking at the stats, we had 17 shots to their 14, 3 shots on target each, 43% possession for us to their 57, which is strange because I thought at times we did really well in possession. 432 passes to their 564, 80% pass accuracy to their 85%, and 9 fouls for us to their 16, 3 yellow cards for them to our 1, no red cards, 2 offsides for them to our 0, 7 corners for them to our 4, and in the league table they do sit second, 3 points behind Manchester City, but they do have the game in hand. Arsenal, however, do move into 8th with that win. Chelsea can move above them, obviously, but we are now 6 points behind 4th at the moment. So again, we could have really done with the win for our confidence, push us forward in the table. But I think, well, do I take the draw? Not really, because I really would have liked us to win this one. But it wasn't meant to be, and I think just looking at that now, we have to move on. And we've got some more difficult games to look forward to, like Wolves, Leeds, Aston Villa, and then obviously the 2 games against Benfica, Leicester and Man City between that. So I think we just have to move on from this game now and sort of just leave it and move on, and that's, I think, the best course of action right now. But we are going to go straight into the player ratings. We did go with Leno, Bellerin, Holding, Luis, Cedric, Partey, Xhaka, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Pepe, Lacazette, and off the bench we did bring on Willian at half-time for Martinelli, and Martin Odegaard did make his debut, and then Nketiah got a few minutes at the end with Lacazette to go off. So going straight into the player ratings, first of all, Leno, I think he did well. I thought some chances, you know, things like guarding his box, simple saves. He did what he had to do, and again, it's another clean sheet, so you can't, you know, fault him too much for his performance today. So I will give him a 7. Moving in to the back 4, Bellerin. I thought he was the better out of the 2 fullbacks. I think he did some things well. Going forward, he didn't offer us too much, but again, sometimes on the overlap with Pepe, allowing him to run forward, he did some good things in that perspective. So, and he didn't really get ripped apart from Rashford as I thought he would. So a 6 for Bellerin today. There's the 2 centre-backs, Rob Holding and David Luiz. I was very impressed from both of them today. In the Southampton game, I was more impressed with Holding because Luiz was making more mistakes. Luiz did win man of the match today. But for Luiz, I'll give him an 8.5, and Holding, I'll give him an 8. I thought both were really good today. I think Holding in the first half, especially closing down Cavani, it was really, really crucial from him, because someone like Cavani, you do need to be able to close down, because then you do get problems, because Cavani is such a good striker. And Luiz wasn't on Cavani, which was surprising because they do know each other quite well, but Holding did a really well covering. So I'll give Holding an 8 and Luiz an 8.5, because I thought they did both. Obviously, Luiz got the man of the match, so I think both did very well in that perspective. Cedric, again, wasn't great from him, I'll be honest with you. He did help with the link-up play, but didn't often get forward as much as he needed to. So I think for today, I'll give him a 5. Moving into midfield, first of all, Thomas Partey. Now, yeah, I wasn't impressed at all. It's probably his worst performance in an Arsenal shirt, considering his best performance in an Arsenal shirt so far was the reverse fixture against Man United. But he kept misplacing the passes, kept losing the ball, kept getting pushed over. Not good enough. He had 1 or 2 runs, which is why I'll give him a 3 in this game. But again, not good enough from Partey in this one. Yeah, 3. Xhaka was the next one. He didn't do loads better than Partey, but again, in some instances, he did do better, so I'll give him a 4. Next one, Emil Smith-Rowe. I think he was the better out of the midfield, trying to create things, trying to move forward, trying to interlock the play together. He always does that, and he has ever done that since he was brought into the side in the Chelsea game. So from Smith-Rowe, I'll give him a 6. Front three, first of all, Gabriel Martinelli. Again, I thought Wan-Bissaka really, he had him under control, to be honest, and Martinelli didn't have much to do going forward, but going backwards, he did make that crucial header, which was very vital. So I'll give Martinelli a 5. Next one was Nicola Pepe. Again, one of them ones, he was running at them. He had a few good chances. He's doing some good things, and I'll give Pepe a 6. Up front as the main striker, Alex Lacazette. He didn't really offer us too much in this one, to be honest. He tried doing some things like link-up play, holding the ball up, winning fouls like he always does. But in the end, there wasn't a lot to offer from Alex Lacazette, so I'll have to give him a 4. Moving on to the bench, first of all, Willian came on at half-time. I thought he was decent, to be honest. It wasn't his worst chance, but one thing that bugs me was the fact that he didn't take that chance. That one chance he had, he didn't take it. For Willian, I'll give him a 6. Martin Odegaard was the next one. He didn't really touch the ball a lot. He did touch the ball, I think, once or twice, and didn't really make much of an impact when he came on. I thought he came on too late. I think that's down to Arteta. So, but Odegaard, I gave him a 5, and then Eddie Nketiah didn't do anything as well. So we'll have to give him a 5 as well. But as I said, now we have to just look past this game and we have to move on because the turnaround is really quick. We do, I'm pretty sure, have Wolves, and then we have Villa. Is it? I'll just check it right now. But still, we just have to move on. We just really have to move on. So we have Wolves, and then on the Tuesday, and then we have Aston Villa on the Saturday, and then we have Leeds and Benfica. So these next 3 games, I think we need to get 3 wins. Hopefully, it's going to be difficult. All those 3 teams, Wolves aren't doing as well now, but Aston Villa, Leeds, obviously going to be very difficult. Aston Villa more so than Leeds, but then obviously we have the Europa League with Benfica, and then Leicester and Man City in between that. So the next month and a half, especially looking beyond those Benfica games, is very difficult, especially up until that after the Manchester City game. So we do need to try and get some points because we could easily start losing games and go on a slump again. We could easily do that. I think this is where now this period now we have to show our character as a team, see how much Arteta has improved us over the last month, and see if we have the character to get beyond it. Try and push for a top 4 place and try and get through to the next round of the Europa League and push on in that competition, because it's a good chance for us in that competition to try and make some ground and try and win it, because the league's going to be quite difficult with so many teams in it. So this Manchester United game, I think we'll be the better off in this one, possibly because Man United are challenging at the top of the table, and if Man City do win their game in hand, they will be 7 points clear. So I think Man City will probably win the league, but there's 3 of the places that are fighting for, and I think we can still fight for, which is why this game really bugs why we don't win it. But did a 0-0, not good enough, but still I think I'll just have to take it, to be honest. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.